And we welcome in Emerson Burris for this week's player feature. And this week he visited with defender and wingback Julia Lester, who is back here playing in her home state.
Absolutely. Julia Lester's soccer journey hasn't necessarily followed the usual script. She didn't start playing until she was 9, but her grit and love for the game have carried her all the way to the pros. Now here on loan from Seattle Reign, she's bringing that experience to Sporting Jacks. Growing up in Apollo Beach, Florida, Julia Lester didn't always picture herself playing soccer, but the sport found its way into her life and quickly became her passion.
I started playing when I was around maybe 9 years old. One summer I just saw the camp counselors. They played in the high school close to my house, and they were playing around, and I just really wanted to play with them.
That start set the stage for her time at the University of Florida, where she transitioned from winger to defender.
I'd never played defense until college, so that was interesting to say the least, but I've always had that instinct of just like protecting my teammates and protecting the goalie. I think that's just a part of me too, though, like how I play.
After college, her career took her overseas to Cyprus, where she grew as a player and a person.
I grew a lot into myself and just experiencing a different culture and being able to speak with people who didn't necessarily speak English.
Now back in the U.S. and in her home state of Florida, it makes this chapter even more meaningful.
But I think coming here, I've been able to see my family a little bit more, and even going back to Tampa when we played them, and my mom, my sister, my aunt, my high school coach, high school teacher, like, was important to me and very special.
Off the field, she's a coffee lover, a proud aunt to her nephew Declan, and the owner of a blind rescue cat named Bo.
When I picked him up, I then read his card and it said, like, I'm blind, and all the story behind it. And then he started purring. I'm like, wow, I can't put him down.
Hardworking, supportive, and gritty. 3 words Lester uses to describe herself and qualities she brings to Sporting Jacks' back line.
I think all of those words are very apropos for her. Gritty especially. The way she plays, we've mentioned it, she does not back down. She is a hard worker and she gets it done out there on the pitch. Emerson, thanks so much.